Tomorrow, Real Madrid will play their third match in just over a week against Valencia, who haven't lost in their last 4 games. How is the team doing?
We're doing well, obviously, although we do have some doubts due to the great effort we made during extra time in the last match. But the team is excited and motivated. We're aware that Valencia is doing well, so we're expecting a tough game. But we know we're in the fight for the title, and that motivates us.
After the Spanish government allowed Dani Olmo and Pau Victor to keep playing for Barcelona yesterday, do you think Barcelona is allowed to do things that other clubs are not?
I can't comment on that. That's not a question for me. It's better to ask others about that. I don't want to talk about this topic, and that's all.
With reports that Courtois and Lunin have physical problems, do you think the young goalkeeper Fran González could make his debut tomorrow as Real Madrid's keeper?
Well, we're not too concerned about this at the moment. Courtois is recovering, and we believe he might be ready to play next Tuesday. But we do have doubts about tomorrow's game, since Lunin is still dealing with muscle discomfort. He'll train with us today, but if he's not fit, then we have full confidence in Fran. He's a great goalkeeper whose only issue right now is that he's very young.
Are you worried about a possible UEFA sanction for Rüdiger after Atlético de Madrid's complaints in the last Champions League match? If Rüdiger can't play, you also wouldn't have Tchouaméni. Doesn't that concern you?
No, we just have to wait, and that's it. I hope nothing happens and that Rüdiger can play in Tuesday's match.
Real Madrid will face Barcelona in another Copa del Rey final. Although Real Madrid historically bounces back from difficult moments, your team has suffered 2 heavy defeats against Barcelona this season. Do you think that could be a motivation for your team?
I think you can save that question for the lead up to that final in Seville. And I'll tell you then how our team is doing. For now, I can just say that we're happy to be playing another final.
When Real Madrid sent that well-known letter to the refereeing committee with complaints, many clubs raised their voices against Real Madrid. But when Barcelona gets help from the government, no one says anything. What do you think about that?
People have the freedom to express their opinion, but there's also the freedom to say something or say nothing at all. If no one wants to say anything, that's fine. Personally, I don't have any problem with that issue.
If you were to win a treble of titles, could you personally decide to leave the club?
No, this is something I've already answered in the past. I won't be the one to decide when I leave this club.
Do you understand the desire of Barcelona fans who want to face Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey final and even in the Champions League final, especially knowing what Real Madrid is like in finals?
Fans are fans, and they can say whatever they want. As I said last week, Barcelona is playing very well, and they're in good form. But when you reach a final, you have to respect all your opponents.
Some key players have been rested a bit in recent matches. Don't you think Bellingham could rest tomorrow?
Yes, that's a possibility for tomorrow. However, Bellingham has a physical structure that allows him to recover quickly, and he's in a good rhythm. It's an option we're considering, and I think after today's training, we'll have more information in that regard. We'll see how the players are doing overall and whether they've recovered, and maybe we'll give Bellingham a rest. And
Atlético de Madrid had a run of 8 consecutive wins, Barcelona has 9, and Betis has 6. But Real Madrid hasn't managed more than 4 in a row, and that's necessary to win the league title. Do you think your team is capable of doing that, of doing something it hasn't done all season?
we have to be optimistic and believe that we can do it. As I've said before, our team is fighting and is committed, We're still in contention in all competitions and very close to achieving our goals. And we have the confidence from past experiences. We believe we can do it.
Don't you think Real Madrid's problems are due to individual defensive mistakes? Because collectively, all the players seem more involved defensively now compared to previous weeks. In my opinion, the team is more balanced now, but without a solid defense, you can't win titles.
Yes, it's true that we've improved defensively as a team, but I don't think we've had individual defensive mistakes. Though if you're talking about the match against Real Sociedad, I think Alaba, who was having a good game, just got unlucky. A couple of simple touches led to those 2 own goals. But if you look at the stats, that kind of thing is very rare. And our expected goals against has been very low. But I've already said that this is just a trait of the team this season, based on the players we have. Now we have more attacking power thanks to Mbappe, who's already scored 33 goals. He's been very important for the attack, and as a result, we suffer a bit more defensively. All of this is very normal.
About Endrick and Arda Güler, both had a goal and an assist respectively in the last match. Do you think they could play in tomorrow's match?
Yes, of course, and they can absolutely have a chance, just like in the last few matches. Both have done a great job. Endrick and Arda against Real Sociedad were excellent, and they've shown they can help the team a lot at this very important moment of the season.